Guadalcanal, the first major U.S. attack on Japan, one of the toughest battles of World War II. But what tanks were used there? Over the next few days during the anniversary of Guadalcanal, we'll look into the history of the tanks that fought at Guadalcanal, both American and Japanese. So join us as we look into the tanks used at Guadalcanal on Tank Talks. There were only two American tanks that fought at Guadalcanal, the M3 Stuart and the M2A4, which as you can see here look very similar. The M2A4 was an American light tank from World War II. The tank's only combat service was with the United States Marine Corps' 1st Tank Battalion in 1942 during Guadalcanal. It was part of a series of tanks. There were the T1, M2A2, the M2A4, and the M2A3. All of these led up to the M3 Stuart. Specifications. The M2A4 was made from 1935 to 1942, with 698 being built. It was 26,000 pounds, 14 feet long, 8 feet wide, 9 feet tall, and had a crew of 4. It had 1 inch of armor, and was armed with a 37mm gun M5. It had a Continental R-670-9A, 7-cylinder, radial gasoline engine, giving it 250 horsepower, a range of 200 miles, and a top speed of 36 miles per hour. The M3 Stuart was a light tank from World War II and was basically a modified M2A4. The M3 was first made when it became clear that the M2A4 was obsolete and America wanted another light tank, and that became the M3 Stuart. Some M3s were given to England. In fact, they were the ones who named it the Stuart after the American Civil War Confederate General J.B. Stuart. The M3 was used on all fronts. Specifications. The M3 was built from 1941 to 1944, with about 22,000 being built. It was about 33,000 pounds, 15 feet long, 7 feet wide, 9 feet tall, and had a crew of 4. It had 2 inches of armor, and was armed with a 37mm gun M6 and mount M44. It had a twin Cadillac Series 42 engine, giving it 220 horsepower, a range of 100 miles, and a top speed of 36 miles per hour. Now, let's see how the M2A4 and M3 would do in combat. Here we have to take and hold one zone. Let's see how the tanks do. I will be using the M2A4 first because it came out first.
Into your vehicle!
Button up! Driver ready! Runner ready! Loader ready!
here, in the M2A4, we destroyed 6 tanks and died once, and with the M3 we destroyed 4 tanks and did not die. What do you think? Were the M2A4 and M3 effective tanks for jungle warfare? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. And make sure to tune in next week where we look into the history of tanks that Japan used at Guadalcanal.